Well, hello everybody. This is Tish, just doing what you do with Miss Tish, cooking with colors. I am in the kitchen right now. Okay, listen, I've been on the go all day, but God. So today, earlier, if you saw one of my reels, I'm cooking some fresh string beans. But right now, I'm making another tomato sandwich. I had made some tomato sandwiches. I didn't post it on YouTube, no, but I posted on Cooking with Colors on Facebook. So if you want to see the little, my sandwiches there, you can, but you're going to be able to see the sandwich now as I make it. So I'm making a sandwich. I had one, and I still got a half of one because mine is always large because I use the whole grain fresh bread that is baked from the deli. And I haven't gotten to the point of making this type of bread yet, but when I do take time to learn, it's gonna be awesome. So, but my husband likes the soft type bread, like the butter bread and the what it called potato breads. So he wanted toast, and I'm going to meet him to get him his sandwiches, tomato sandwiches, with some strawberry onions. And these onions, why I call them strawberry onions, they are done. They are, I got them from that farmer's market. Remember I told you that festival I went to this past weekend? I always get them every year from there. They're grown with the company that's in Georgia, that the strawberry onions come from the strawberry patch. And they are grown in the strawberry patch, the onions are. And that's what it calls strawberry onions. Now, I have not gotten any of those in none of the local farmer markets here in South Carolina. So I don't know if it's just in Georgia or what. But I know these onions are so big and they are so sweet. They are awesome. They are sweet onions. And now I am toasting the bread at the moment. Now I'm toasting the bread. And I like to pan toast my bread in the flat cast iron. Now you can use any type of pan you want, but I like to pan fry mine with butter instead of toasting it in a toaster. I just don't like that type of toast. So I have all my bread layered out. And the bread that I'm using for Miss Pam is the one I use. And I just used it this time because they didn't have no bread for me that I usually get at the deli part in Kroger. That bread wasn't ready. So I got this one that was in there. It was nice and soft. And it is a multi-grain seeded bread. I love this type of bread. And so we're using that. So because it's long, they're a long piece of bread. And they got grains in it and everything. And that's the type of bread I like to eat. So I'm cutting up some butter to put on the bread so I can finish toasting all the breads that I have. And I just pan toast and I'm going to put it on this plate. And I'm going to get started on the other. Because it's not going to be a hot sandwich, it's a cold sandwich. But the toast is going to be already done. And then I can get ready cutting up my onions, slicing my onions thin. And I got a little bit of tomato left on here and got a nice juicy one to cut up. Isn't that beautiful? I'm praying that I get those juicy tomatoes too. And all this comes from the same person where I got my onions. And then I took the top off because they're starting to die off. But it was long and green. But the onions are awesome. Big flat onions. I love those because it's good for sandwiches, the flat ones. So I bought, I bought 6. Yeah, I bought 6 of them. So I'm down to 4 now. And I got 2 more tomatoes left. So, okay, that is done. Take these out. I'm going to go ahead and start frying up the next one. Got to be careful because the skillet is hot now. Put some butter on the other side of this. I don't want to cook too fast because they'll start looking burnt, and I don't like no burnt bread for my hubby sandwich. You know? Yep. So, let me get to it. Put that butter right on top of there. And I got a little bit right here. Probably use for this one. And this butter, I think this is the salted one. I like the salted butter because it gets a little bit salt. And it's like a sweetness to it. And then I got an unsalted one too. But butter is so good for it. I got some cheese that I got from the deli that they cut. So this is not that cheese that you get from the other part that you've already sliced and been sitting up on shelf for so long. No. I don't buy that cheese for sandwiches. There you go. They're looking good. So 2 breads are done. And I'm just going to stack them up on the side over here because I'm not ready to make the sandwiches. And I got some green leaf. I used to get red or green leaf lettuce. I don't have any lettuce red. I have some, but not the one I wanted. Green leaf and red leaf lettuce. And I have washed the ones I wanted. And I got it in a bowl right here. So I love pretty lettuce to go on it. And the cheese is right here. I already stirred my beans. I put it on high for 2 hours. So that is looking good. It got smoked turkey meat in there. So that's going to be good. I don't have any rice. I really don't want any rice. I might get some grains to go with it. But not for sure. I don't know if I want that. Might just eat that like it is. So, because I got meat. I got smoked turkey in there as well. That's going to be my meat with the greens. And yeah, I might just get me some grains. Some couscous, maybe. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to put my larger than life bread. Yeah. Toast that up. I hope Miss Pam enjoyed this sandwich. It's one of my good gardening friends. My sister in Christ. Pam is awesome, an awesome woman. Me and her, you know, getting our gardens together. When I go find something, I tell her, she said, pick me up, pick me that up, baby. Yeah, baby, that's what she always say. Awesome friend. So, and I love to bless my friends. So anyway, when I used to live down in the low country, down in Charleston area in Moscona, all the parents and people that knew me when I started cooking, they said, you got some food left or something like that. If I'm cooking something, I show something, they want some too. They come by and get a plate all the time. Just different things. Especially kids, parents. They wanted, because I always cook on, at first I was cooking every day for my after schoolers. And I started saying, wait a minute, I got to cut back. And my staff even said, they said, okay, that's a little bit too much. So we had a meeting and they said, well, Tish, won't you just cook once a week? So I started cooking on Wednesday a meal for them. And it seemed like it not just been for them, it was for the family too. So the kids made sure that they was not going to be not coming that day. They want to make sure they're going to come that day because it was going to get a meal being cooked at TC Academy. And they didn't know what they want to have. It was a full course meal, like a dinner. So they got fed. They got fed every day, but not like they did on that day. And they had loved it. The parents loved it too. Thought they had to cook when they got home. Some of them didn't because the children was full up. And some of them took a plate home. The parents came in, wanted a plate. So it was just awesome. I love to cook for people. I love to see people reactions and enjoying the food they eat. So I'm going to go ahead and start peeling this because that's almost done. I can cut this off because I'm not going to need that no more because it's not a hot sandwich. It's not one of those. So I'm going to peel off all this onion pieces here. And I'm going to put this in my compost. I'm just going to set it over here because I do have a compost in the freezer that I'm using. I think I'm going to get one of them little compost bins that I can put underneath my cabinet, underneath the sink. All right, that's it. off of there. And I'm gonna put this in the oven. I like to put my, move it out the way. A lot of times in the oven. So I'm gonna move this over just a tad, close it up, and I'm going to start assembling this sandwich once I cut this. So I'm going to take you in just a minute. Let's get started. We're gonna assemble this sandwich. I'm gonna first wash my onion off real good. Pour one more layer off. That should be good right there. Clean that up. All right. So what I like to do, I like to have a clean surface. This bread is right here. I'm gonna get one of my knives. Hello everybody. I just want to take this time out to thank each and every one of you for viewing my channel, subscribing to my channels, and just being a part of this community. If you have not subscribed or have not joined this community, please do so. I thank you so much for hitting that bell to be notified when I have more videos out. And also just being you. Continue to be you. Continue to do what God call you to do. And thank you. This is rattling too much. I'm gonna put this right here. It's rattling too much. And my husband like extra onions. Miss Pam probably do too. So none of them wanted it like I had mine. Either one of them do not want avocado. So that's one thing will not be on their sandwiches, avocado. And I just cut this and I forgot I had an onion sitting right there. So, you know, that's probably a dinner if I get hungry again this evening. Or tomorrow's sandwich. Because this week I'm going to be saying these are all the onions. So I don't know if I probably won't need this no more. I'm going to use this one later. Put it in this one. Or wrap them two together. Because I don't think I'm going to need no more onions. We'll see. Because everybody, well, my husband get two. So I might need some more. So we'll see if I don't put this in the compost. Because I didn't use that. And I'm going to cut this tomato. Take this out the bowl. Because I'm going to put my tomatoes in the bowl. Let me put that back over here. And we're going to see about what we can do with this. I don't want it too thick. Because sometimes when the tomatoes are too thick on the sandwich, you can't bite into it like you want. This is good. This is going to be compost. You can use that in a salad. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this off. So I can get the other tomato cut. It's already been cleaned. Cut the end off. And now, I don't want it too thick, but I don't want it thin, so. And usually on a big bread, I need 3 slices. And on the other one, I just need 2. So let me make sure I got one in there, that's 2. That's 3. This 2. So I need 2 more. That's 1. And that's 2. And this and this get wrapped up. Let me find some cling wrap and wrap those up. Because I can still work with that. All right, that's done and these are done. So I'm going to put these up in the refrigerator. Wash my hands and clean that off just a little bit. All right, rinse my hand off. I'm going to wipe this off. I'm not going to use a dish rag. This is my work area. I'm going to use my hand towel right here that's clean and just wipe that up. You know? There you go. And I'm going to use that right there. So now we're starting to assemble our sandwiches. So it's clean workspace. I'm going to start with hubby sandwiches first. And I'm going to put some, I use this one. I like this male. I got a butter knife here. Take it. Yep. And spread it. kind of not spread too thick on the bottom. On the bottom. Get his other bread. Because what's going to happen is that you're going to have to put some in the middle so it won't fall off. Because I didn't have a spinner for my lettuce, so it still got a little moisture in it. So you can assemble any way you want. I like to start with a tomato on the bottom, and I will put, this look like one big tomato need to go on it, don't it? You know, I don't know, I might have to use a smaller one over here. Yeah, so that's good. I don't know if I need 2 on there, but we'll see. I probably double deck that on there. So these right here might double deck this one too. So I'm gonna put this one on the bottom, put this back over here, and put that on it. So what I'm gonna do now, put my season on this tomato. I use this. Use some pepper. I used to have a grinder, didn't have any more. And I use pink Himalayan, just a tad. All right. Now the next thing I will do is put some cheese. Now I have 2 different cheese. I have white American and I have cheddar American, yellow American. So, and this is from the deli. I got it from Kroger Deli. Ooh, I didn't want to make that fall. So he loves cheese, so he'll get about 4 slices. He'll get 2 on one side, and then I'll layer it up. So the next thing I'm gonna do is add my lettuce. Because it's a little wet. I'm trying not to make, he don't like a lot of lettuce, but I like to have him some green, and I love the way it looks too when you have the lettuce on it. So that's his. That's good. So now after that, I will put another swig of mayo on the lettuce, because that's going to help glue whatever I put down on top of it. And who likes a dry sandwich? Nobody. And see, that's where you can probably put your you put your other things on it. So next I can put an onion. He like onions all over his sandwich. See, I usually put it on the other side, but I don't even have to do that. I can put it on one side. Let me get some rings and break it off. Ring this up. He loves onions, so this is going to be an onion lover sandwich. See, that's good. Look at that. I think that's a good hearty onion sandwich. So the next thing I'm going to do, add cheese. I had to think. So you can layer it any way you want, but I think I'm going to do it this way. And then put tomato on that bread on the other side. So this is going to be 2 more layers of cheese. He loves himself some cheese, ain't it? Woo. And enough cheese. And this cheese is fine. See, it's all crumbled up, getting soft over there. So now I'm going to put that other tomato. Remember, I only put 1 on that one side. Right there. Don't forget what? My little season on the tomato. Even though I put another one, just put a little dab on this one. I am not going to put anything else. I probably put a little bit of pepper, no salt. Got plenty on the other side. So now I will take this, throw this on top of here, and throw this on top of here. And his sandwiches are done. And I will cut it right down the middle. I don't think I have any more cute toothpicks left. I'm going to check and see. I thought I seen a couple left down in here. I need at least 4. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, I found some. Perfect. So I got some toothpicks for this sandwich. And I need to cut it. I need to wrap it. I'm running out of containers, so I'm going to have to buy some more. So I'm going to cut his sandwich. And you can see the inside. awesome, right? So the first sandwich will go in. And the second one. Will go in. You see how I look? Layered, so beautiful. And this will fit right in here on top, and it's not hot. So I'll take one of these and stick it all the way down to the bottom so it can hold both of the sandwiches together. There you go. So I got his sandwiches done, both of them together. He probably won't eat all of them because he never can eat all the things together. So I'm gonna put them. Those are ready for him. This container here. Put it right here. I don't want the stove might be still hot. So I'm gonna clean this little space off. What's my rag? Right here to clean the work area off. All right. So now we're gonna work on her sandwich. So I gotta make sure that when I lay the sandwich, it gotta be laid just the way it's gonna be placed on top. So the bread was like this, so I have to do like that. I have to remember how the bread was when I purchased the bread, because both of the ends was together like this, I think. Yep. So I have to do it this way. And I will pick up, put on that one, and this one will come over like that. So I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna put some mayo on it. Okay. All right, so this goes. Did I do it right? Please say I did it right. Cause yep, that way. Okay, so yep, and I put that over here. So I can do either one. I think I'm gonna do that one first, and that's gonna be my top. Okay, so first of all, let's put the tomatoes on the bottom. See how we're gonna get these tomatoes on here, right here, right here, and this is another juicy one. Turn you around right here. Look at there. That's beautiful. So the next step is to put what? All the seasoning, a little bit of salt, pepper, and all-purpose. So this one I don't have to do, but put the tomatoes at the bottom. Cheese go next. We'll do yellow cheese. We're gonna put some lettuce. Hope this lettuce is not as wet. We're gonna cut out the middle because I like the pretty leaves. Go. Sandwich. That's the lettuce. Cut that off. Put it so. Let's put it bottom side. Yeah. Might say a little better, right? All right. That look a little better. Bottom side. Take that off. Put that right in the middle because I want everything to look right on the sides of the sandwich. All right. So now I'm going to put some more mayo on top. Right here. So I want to hold this lettuce down. That's like glue. Just a little bit. Y'all probably say, that's a lot. What's this a little bit? Okay. So now, lettuce on. Don't play with too much. Wipe my hand off. Next thing I'm going to put is some onions. Strawberry onions. I probably cut too much onions, but it's all good. I can use it later. All right, that look good. All right, so now I'll put some white cheese. And next thing is to, that's it, and put the bread on top. Yep, because I got tomatoes on the other side. So make sure I put it on right. That's it. It's on right. So all these going in this bowl for later. I might just throw it in my beans over here because I have at least an hour and something to cook, or it might not cook all the way since it's a slow cook. So this is all going to be saved. Put that to the back. Clean up, and this need to come over here. Clean up this work area. I need the knife. And I'll clean up the other area in just a minute. I like to clean up as I go. Put my cheese up before I fold that sandwich up. Everything go in the bag. Press the air out. Clean up my mayo rim. Make sure nothing is around it. All that go in the refrigerator. I don't think I had any more. I didn't kale chips to give her. I didn't. I cleaned it out, and I didn't have any more kale chips. I should have made some while I was here, but I'll give her some another day. So this is done. So I'm gonna cut it in half. I like to hold both of mine. Press down, and then inside. Beautiful sandwich. So with hers, I'm going to stick a toothpick in it. And these are kind of tall. So put this in this tray I made with this plastic. This container, I didn't make a container, what I got for her food. And this is just simply some parchment paper I had. If I had some wax paper, I would have had put the sandwich in like that. So now, I don't have a lid for this, and I can use these cute toothpicks another day. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap it with cling wrap. And I'm going to wrap it again. Make sure the toothpicks down. Cling wrap. And I'm going to wrap it one more time with cling wrap. Making sure it's secure. And that's it. Clean that. All that is secure. See that? So I don't have to put aluminum foil on that. And that's done. About 3 different rows of it. And all this got to be cleaned up. My scraps go into my scrap bin. Garden scraps. My cutting board get cleaned off. Washed off. And I'm ready to deliver. And I'm going to put these scraps in the scrap bin over here. And then this right here will go into the refrigerator. This is going to be wiped off. Everything is packed up and clean. And this counter is clean. And I am ready. So this is Tish just doing what you do with Miss Tish, cooking with colors. Making my ultimate, you know, tomato sandwiches, which you will see a lot of those this summer, with the strawberry onions, excluding the avocado. That's my sandwich. They didn't want it. So, bon appetit, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless.